Alright guys, we're back with the Starfighter. How's it going? We are going to make a front landing strut, hopefully here. So, this is the front, the lower end here, and this C channel here fits just about there, so when it's retracted, it wouldn't be so out of place on the ship itself. So, let's cut a piece of this to the right size. Let's see how long we need it to be. This is, by the way, 6.3 millimeter C channel. The channel is 4.8, 4.9. So I want to fit that about here to about there. So 27 millimeters, 28 millimeters, I mean. 28. Yeah, 28 millimeters. Seems good. What I want to do is I want to ensure that I have a square cut on this one side here. So I'm going to trim it. Chopping saw here, it's still got a little bit of an angle there on it, so I am going to I was doing a test earlier and I messed up my bench and now it's all a mess, so I gotta fix that later. So I'm just gonna file it square. To be honest with you, this thing may need a new blade on it. Alright, so 28 millimeters here. Let's mark that with our pencil now. Alright, let's see how close we got without sticking my head way under the camera. Hey, that'll work. Alright. Alrighty. Alright. So we got this piece here, so retracted. It will look like that. Pulled up there. There, like that. What I need to do is I need to put a little bit of a swoop in it. Alright. So, now I came up with some of these pieces as a bottom for it. How does that look? That actually looks better, but it's kind of small. So if we come in here like this, it fits in there like that. I have this little hydraulic here that we could possibly attach to it. Let's see here. I'm going to glue these two together so I can clean them up here and get an idea of what they look like. Damn yeah, extra thin quick setting. Give that a second. Don't shake your hands. No handshake. All right. Alright, so we have that. So, wings. Sit kind of high. Look here, we got actually it's actually not too bad. And I have a little bit of bigger ones in the back on the wings. Yeah, that's what. Oh, and I filmed all this off camera so you guys didn't have to witness me standing there for 20 minutes again. So I did that off camera because that was something. All right. I will clean this up though. A lot of this is going to get cut out here. Just get this knocked down and even. Alright, let's get some of that 220. I got a new, fresh 220 here. And it's a little bit wet with some Windex, and someone asked me why I use Windex yet again. I don't know, I think it gives a better wet sand finish. I don't have any science behind that, but it seems to do better. I mean, water works fine too, but I don't know. Let's get some 400. But I like the wet sanding part because I can use a higher grit that removes more material but leaves less scratches behind. I can use a higher grit, take away more material faster, and not have all the scratches. So there, that was 220 and 400 right there, and we're good to go. Now remember, this is going to get cut out for our cockpit area. So let's see here. It's just like there's so many little things that I need to address that I'm like at a loss here. I could do it to where the gear is retracted. I might think about doing that. Just have the gear retracted. Yeah. Alright, let's look at what we have in here. Let's look at this right here. This is what I plan on putting on the back here. This is the actual back of the aircraft kit. So what I want to do is, see, this is a very bad fit. But what I'm going to do is, oh man, that is an awful fit. Wow. May glue that up. Is I want to cut the end of this off, and then I'm going to cut it off right about here, and then glue it, or glue a flat piece on the back, and then put the engine on. But this is a horrendous fit here. So yeah, let's clean this up, and then we'll see what we can do. I have to do some more filling on the body here. I don't want to do too much. Because I gotta glue that piece on, and I want to be able to sand it all with no gaps. So I'm gonna buzz it off with the scroll saw, the Proxxon scroll saw, mind you. But I just want to get that nub off of there. Just knock out some of the scratches. Alright, now let's see if we can't glue this on in the best fit possible. Yeah, so there's going to be a huge gap at the bottom. Alright, well, let's address that now then. Alright. So, or you can get your, if you live in the US, you can get your compressed air in the cans at the Dollar Tree now. This is going to be something. Oh man, is this going to be some kind of glue job? It's going to be completely need refinishing. There's not even like a bite or anything for this to like bite onto. Let's see here. Let's take this block here. Alright, that's much better, but I lost my reference marks, like the keying aspect of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thick stuff here, shake it up, get it all around here. On this, I have to use this stuff to fill it too. Alright, now let's see here. Stick this on there like so. Get it the best we can get it there. And then let's just give it a nice coat of this filler all the way around. See, we ended up with more filling today anyways, so there we go, guys. The whole project is filling and sanding. But I like it. I enjoy it. Most people don't like sanding. I like to see the project take shape. You know, the lines filled, the gaps filled, all that stuff. And it takes shape. Alright. Give me a nice heavy coat on there. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stick this in there and just reinforce that joint from the inside. Clean that up. Alright. I think I reinforced it there. There we go. Just add a little bit of plastic in there. It'll give it some support. Alright. Alright, so that is going to be cut. When it's dry and cleaned up, I'm going to cut it right about here. And then I'm going to measure it to be exactly what I'm going to cut it at, but this is going to fit on the back of it. So this is like my engine, and then we're going to put this guy right here like that, and that's going to be our main engine on the ship here. Just clean this stuff up. And I had a whole other thing planned for today, but you know, you ever seen those configurable sanders that metal workers use? It's like it's a belt sander, but you can adjust it to do like really inside thin grooves, put different size wheels on it to get different radiuses with the belt, and it's like fully adjustable. And I attempted to make one of those with the Lego robotics kit as a concept, and then I was gonna film it, but I was doing it with my son because it's summer break, and that didn't work out too well. But here's the belts right here. Here's the little belts. I want to make it so I can do like a really small wheel, so I can get into like, I don't know, places like that or something. You know, I got stuff I need to sand, man. I just want to like something. I don't know. I can't put words on it, but you know, like if I take this thing is just like leaking here all over my bench. Wow, how rude. Alright, so if I take it like putting this on there like that, right, and then you can come in here and get different, different widths, and then you could, come in here with like this guy right here, and then, you get, a different profile of diameter, but I wanted it, to spin, of course. I could always just make a frame that uses different ends and whatnot. That's not an issue. I wanted it to spin slowly. I didn't want it to spin really fast. I just wanted it, a nice rotation. But I haven't come up with anything yet. And being able to get a little piece like this and sand something in here, sand this in there like that. I don't know. It just seems useful, and I have the belts. Proxxon doesn't make one that is this thin. They make one that's wider for like one of these right here. Like I have these, right? Like I think this is the same size belt. Yeah, this is the same size belt. But what I want is, like, this is nice for getting into like little spots like this and stuff, but I wish that this end was rounded, because this being a sharp point, the grit comes off right away. So the grit just pops off right away. So if it was rounded, then it would work a little bit better. I wonder. I just come in here like this. Come in here with this little guy right here. If I could, of course. Well, if I could maybe split that, and slide this onto there like that. Let's see if this works. Okay, well, solved my own problem on video. Look at that. And it's not perfectly round, but it's better. Yeah, actually seems a little bit better. It's not a bad idea. Alright. I'm going to call it here, guys. This has been 23 minutes. So that's the latest update. Working on the vacuum form thing. I got an idea. Using a bag and sucking the air out of it and pulling it down, heating it up. I have to do some experiments. Don't know if I'm going to camerize them or just do them, off camera with my son, just to see if we can learn something from it. But this is going to be it for an updates for a little bit, probably till next week. But thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any comments, like ideas or anything like that, join the Discord. Links in the description. Thank you all for watching, and have a fantastical day.